Okay, everybody. So, chalo, let's then get started for today. Okay, it's going to be a very quick power pace session today. Okay. So first of all, yes, keep your notes with you. We are going to take some running instructions. Okay. So yesterday we were discussing about the ideas by which you can really boost yourself quickly in your careers. And today we are going to continue the same. Okay. And then we are going to get into some analysis of that. Okay. So it's going to be step by step moving on with it. Okay. So first of all, straight away, we will take some running notes, okay, about some of the precise ideas, which I feel if you guys really implement it in your careers, it would like take your career drastically ahead. Okay. And yes, there will be some ideas shared for the job seekers, some for the working professionals, but I would prefer if everybody can write it down so you can start working on that and maybe think about it in a very mature manner, and it would be useful for either of the parties. Okay. Especially even if working professionals, so if you are looking for a job switch and stuff like that, so better to be really good and comfortable with these areas. Okay. So chalo, let's start afresh. Okay, so starting with the working professional section. So everybody, let's make some quick notes about it. So working professionals, okay, career boosting tips. Okay. So we already covered a few yesterday. We'll just quickly make notes of it and then move forward with it. Okay. 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 So the first one, which we already discussed yesterday. Okay. So having a expectation call with your supervisor. Okay. So just write it down. Having a one-on-one expectation call with your supervisor. And just know it, guys, ki others will be busy with their own stuff. So you have to take care of your career. Okay. So go ahead with that attitude. You are completely responsible and things will work out. So having a one-on-one, okay, expectation call with your supervisor. And the basic things which you need to do as part of this is 3 questions. What is my expectation? How am I performing? And what is my next level expectation? Okay. So everybody write down these 3 questions. Basically, you need to know what is first of all expected out of you. Okay. So what is my expectation? Next, how am I performing? And then what is my next level expectation? Guys, देखो, एक important thing, okay? It is a two-edged sword. Okay, so it has advantages, it has disadvantages. Okay, if you have that kind of attitude of like not taking responsibility, running away, kind of, this is going to backfire on you, because you're reaching out to your managers and you're saying ki bhai, give me what my role is, what am I supposed to do, and after that if you're not able to do it, it backfires, the strategy backfires on you. Okay. So understand, you're opening up your cards, you're showing the game ki bhai, I am ready to grow and take challenges. It's that kind of an invitation. So you have to be brave, you have to be bold. Okay. Hide and seek nahi chalega. Then you have to grow, you have to perform. That's what is expected out of you. So that's what this technique will work, but you have to be bold enough to take on challenges. Okay. Then only it will work. Okay. First, next, second, add a bullet point into this. Every 3 months, a follow-up review on this. Whether they set it up or not, you have to take this responsibility. Every 3 months may follow up. Okay. And I am saying a maximum 3 months. Okay. If you want less than that, that is also fine. But 3 months may to definite, every quarterly there has to be a review, because then they will say if you're not on track, they will suggest you or you would correct yourself. Okay. So that is the first suggestion. Okay. Next, that is it is very important. Second item, plan your next 3 to 5 years of career. Okay. Plan your next 3 to 5 years of career. We spoke about this yesterday as well. The important part as part of this is key, what technologies you would be working on. Okay. What roles and responsibilities would you be performing, and how do you want to take your career forward? So just write down these few pointers there. Okay. The technologies that you want to work in future. Okay, the first thing, your thought process should go in these angles. The technology that you want to work. Okay, the roles and responsibilities at work, nothing but you want to be a lead or an independent developer or an architect or a team lead or a full stack developer. What kind of a person you want to be, or do you want to be into much DevOps plus Java kind of? So you need to do planning, or do you want to get into more of database kind of work or optimizing or infrastructure? So you have to do all this career planning up ahead. Okay, so you can take your career like that. Okay, so roles and responsibilities, and then the technology related part. Okay, so both very important aspects. Okay, so as part of your career section. Okay, now moving on to the next. This we already discussed yesterday. Okay, so everybody, written. Are we on pace? Done क्या? Guys, फटाफट. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, ठीक है. Chalo. Now moving on to the third pointer, we again discussed it yesterday, and it is about building a strong IT network. So write it down, and guys, everybody, this is useful for everyone, and not just in the beginning. Throughout your career, this is going to be useful. Okay, so building a strong IT network. Nothing but maintain good relationships with people, your friends, your colleagues, your ex-colleagues, your previous organization related people, with your managers, with all the other people. You have to maintain that good rapport. Okay, so and my suggestion to you would be ke chalo fresher log to abhi bas starting ho rahe, but all the working people, so you check back who all have you worked in the past, maybe in the previous project or in the previous organization, or maybe your friends right now working in different companies. So be in regular touch with them. Just hi hello types. Nowadays what happens is if somebody calls, सीधे आता है कि भाई okay बता क्यों call किया, काम क्या है. Right, this is what is happening, right? So only when you need somebody, that's where people call. So but एक general एक layer अच्छा strong रखो. So because whenever you would be in crisis situation, these will be the guys who would give you immediate openings basically. And all that hard work of resume filtration, HRs, this, that, multiple even rounds get cut down if you are nicely in touch with one another. ठीक है, सीधे bypass करके बोलेंगे third round में ले लो, I have worked with this guy, he's really good. But the key thing is, guys, be genuinely good and nice to people. Okay, so if you're not that skilled, others will hesitate to refer you. Okay, so yeah, that's what it is. So just building a strong IT network. Okay, now next, so these three things we discussed yesterday. The fourth one, guys, ki dekho precisely. Okay, now when you did the first call with your manager, okay, understanding expectations and the next level expectation. Okay, dekho, after that you have to sit down with a cool mind, and you have to think what additionally you can deliver to the system which nobody is expecting from you. Okay, we want to be a player, and A player doesn't work by somebody tell me what I should do. A player is actually, I will define, okay, next I want to do this, I want to do that, going beyond the expectations of the system. And if you're able to do that, that is where the actual joy of life is. Okay, so the next step is key. Once you know your expectations and whatever other people are saying, okay, every year you should do 1 to 2 activities which nobody is expecting from you, and that should be value add. Okay, maybe do something for your team, or maybe build some parallel project out of matlab, the team is working, but parallelly spend day in and day out and build another parallel POC which helps the project, or maybe automate something in the system while nobody is even expecting you to do that. Work over weekends, work late nights, but do that additional. When you do these extraordinary things when nobody is expecting, and not just for yourself, but when you do it for the team and other people with you, that carries way bigger impact. Okay, and that nobody is going to even ask you to do that, but when you do, that's where the game changes. Okay, so write the next point down. Okay, every year try to do 2 activities which is beyond expectation. Try to do 2 activities which is beyond expectation, and it should be value add. Okay, impactful hona chahiye. If you're not thinking about it, you will definitely not do it, but at least if this is in your roadmap, you will plan and execute it. Okay, so one by one karenge, that's what. Okay, so first of all, let's know ki what are these ideas, and then we will get into implementing these ideas. Okay, now next one, guys, ki dekho, if you are a working professional, I think for students this really works nicely. They are already in a learning mode, but somehow working professionals, after you get like 2 years 3 years of experience, somehow I've seen many people, they take it casual. they stop learning. They are like, "Arey aata hai, paisa mil raha hai, everything is good." So that really starts backfiring. Okay, so I would personally recommend you ki every month try to complete one course, okay, and try to get some certifications. Okay, so every month one new skill should be added, maybe some certification should be done, some certificate should be there, and in the resume you should keep adding a new skill. If 1 month mein nahi ho raha hai, to every 2 months one. But just imagine if you do this on a regular basis, every year you will be having like around 10 new skills added, and that is going to give you a lot of value. And you should align this learning in terms of your expectation, your next level expectations, your 3 to 5 years of planning. You're going beyond the expectation. So this training plan should be laid in the lines of all these other things. And let me promise you, if you're not training, if you're not learning new things regularly, you will start getting behind in your careers. Because those who do, their mind works different, they will be performing very nicely. And guys, just know it, ek bar knowledge aa gaya and it will not last forever. Okay, there will be always somebody else in the market more smarter than you, who are ready to pay more efforts, and then they will take the opportunities. So if you want to succeed in the IT career, you should always keep learning. Okay, so the next technique I'm suggesting, guys, is ki write it down. Ki every month one new skill should be added. Maybe this kind of program, maybe life transformation is one of such skill. Okay, career transformation is such skill where you're actually planning your career. Okay, next you can do any other skills about like productivity related, any other things like management related or technology related. But kuch na kuch karke, always keep updated yourself with the new things. Okay, so that's the fourth one. Write it down, guys. So every month one new skill, and if it can be a certification which is really valued by the industry, it is way bigger. Okay, so try to get into some certification which will be counted even while you're doing the job switching and all that. Maybe Microsoft certified or Oracle certified. A lot of certifications are offered by these people, or AWS certified. There are architect level things, or agile scrum related certifications are there. But keep doing something and adding more weightage in who you are. You will realize 1 saal mein, 2 saal mein, you will be like bulk, like 20 skills, man. That's genius. Okay, so all the working professionals apply these 4 systems. And देखो guys, as part of this career transformation, okay, right now we are discussing as part of today these action points, and from next week onwards we will be planning and even starting to implement all of these things. Okay, so all the working professionals or the students, so students ke liye there is a separate plan today we are going to discuss in some time, and all of these systems we will be starting to implement from Monday onwards. Okay, so I'll give a brief about how and what we are going to do as part as the phase goes forward. Okay, now so these are few important things you all the working professionals must and should. And on top of this, yesterday the ideas which you have thoda combine karke think about what do you think is going to be more impactful for your career, and then prioritize and come up with the top list of items which you feel will rocket your career forward. Okay, so yeah, get into that thought process, do some analysis of that. Okay, chalo, meanwhile let's move on to the fresher related or the job seeker related category. Okay, now ek ek karke first we'll take the instructions. Dekho guys, if you just listen from one ear leave it from the other, it's not going to work. Okay, सुनने को अच्छा लगता है. Yesterday we said कि daily spend 9 to 10 hours in job hunting and training. Okay, and guys, I was really serious when I was saying that. मजाक नहीं कर रहा था, I was not kidding. Okay, you need to really do that much. Okay, देखो, job hunt will not happen like miracle, guys. People have been trying since long time. It needs hard work, it needs discipline, it needs to be at the right place at the right time. Okay, there is high competition, everybody is applying, HRs are continuously hunting the job portals. It is all happening right now. What do you think? Just take Naukri profile banayenge and you'll keep sitting and somebody will give you a call? It doesn't work like that. Okay, it needs a hardcore discipline to daily keep checking whether you're getting alerts, keep applying for new companies, keep dropping them emails, keep following up with your people, keep upgraded with the new skills. A constant system, you have to do it and you have to keep doing that regularly. Okay. And it is not ki bhai nahi ho raha, nahi ho raha. Bhai, you have to understand why it is not happening and then make it work somehow. It needs some effort. And I think देखो, all the working professionals se पूछ लो, okay, like whose journey was not that simple. There might be some of the guys in the working industry as fresher itself, maybe they got a nice campus hire or थोड़ा easily हो गया होगा. But for many of the working professionals, I know many people in the IT industry, their beginning was very tough. Okay, like in our group also there were people के for one years, 2 years they were keeping on doing the job hunting, तब जाके मिला. But they got it. They were confident कि I want to do the IT job and I will do it no matter what the problem is. Okay, so why that happened is कि थोड़ा सा student mind takes time to evolve into maturity. As part of this session, I am already telling you about how you should work so that your results will speed up. Okay, so if you have not already made up your mind to spend 9 to 10 hours daily, change it. Okay, right from next day, maybe tomorrow onwards itself, sit down 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. every single day for your trainings and the job huntings. कुछ नहीं करना है, घर का काम मत करो यार, थोड़ा सा घर में भी बोल दो कि भाई जॉब लेना है क्या नहीं लेना है. ठीक है, just be strict at your home. Okay, plan your entire work. I'll do it over weekends or maybe early in the morning or after working time, but Monday to Friday work like a hardcore like work ethic. Okay, so do that. So write down everybody. Okay, hardcore. Okay, so for all job seekers, basically daily 9 to 10 hours of hard work. Okay, daily 9 to 10 hours of job hunting and training. It depends completely upon what stage of your life you are in. Okay, now let me tell something very interesting to you guys, and this I think many working professionals will be able to relate. Okay, देखो क्या होता है guys, you know how this abhi IPL chal raha hai and all these cricket games and all these matches happen, right? So what happens is people are coming there and then there is one day allocated, two teams come, they play, and then one there wins, other loses, blah blah blah, something happens, nothing, but they come and perform on that day. Okay, and you know the background story for performing well on that day. Both the teams, all the players were doing a lot of preparation behind the screen. And as a result of this preparation, the one who works really hard and practices really well, these guys then perform nicely on the game. Others log jiska on off chal raha hai, somehow they are not able to do it. Now you need to understand, guys, this is where they go understand. Some very smart people in the history, okay, in the world's history, some very smart people have designed a skeleton of how this corporate work culture should be. If you really study back 50 years ago, 100 years ago, 200 years ago, okay, like that kind of journey, okay, so people were working 7 days a week. Right now also there are some countries jahan pe chutti milti hi nahi, they still work like 7 days a week. Okay, and then somebody realized that because of that people are falling sick, health is getting tampered, it's not not possible. Then people started giving, okay, let's give them half day off on Sunday, फिर full day on Sunday, फिर Saturday दे दो. Okay, now what is happening, just understand कि the system of the world which we are all living into, Monday to Friday 10 to 7, it is designed for business to get its work done. Okay, your IT projects, your software, that's what is business. And for them, for their work to be getting done, they need you to work hardcore this Monday to Friday 10 to 7. It is not designed for your careers to grow. Understand? If you are saying, Arey, I'm already spending Monday to Friday 10 to 7, then why should I work more harder? Let me tell you, you are just working the way the business wants you to work, the industry wants you to work. But that system is not designed for your career growth. It is like that IPL game where every single day you are just performing. You are just playing that one day game. Monday to Friday, 10 to 7, you go and you just execute. And if you are not putting additional time on your preparation, a day will come when your performance is not going to be good. And you already know, all the working professionals, there are business tight timelines, there are hardcore deadlines. There is not enough time to even learn while you're doing that job. And then many people come back like, we are already working hard, like Monday to Friday, 10 to 7. Why should I work more hard? Why should I learn extra? Just know it, you are just executing without preparation. And slowly, gradually, in 2 years, 3 years, if this preparation goes away from your life, problems will start coming in your career. Okay, that means just 9 hours or 10 hours of job is not sufficient for building a successful career, because you're not preparing. You're just executing. You're just doing what the business wants you to do, what the industry wants you to do. If you want to succeed, okay, there are some very big people, successful people, very nicely they said, okay, we don't have working boundaries. Okay, we don't have working boundaries. We might work 14 hours a day. Okay, some Saturday we might completely work from Saturday morning till evening. Sunday ko we will take off. Sometimes Sunday also we are working. Some other time we are taking off. Nothing but, guys, you need to open up this bracket which the world has set up, because it is for average people. Just understand, it took a lot of time for me to come to these conclusions. This is what is happening. The world structure, skeleton, there is a process. Very smart people designed it, but it is designed for average performance. If you want to be an A player, they operate beyond these boundaries. The sooner you understand, okay, and don't complain, why should I work hard? Guys, if you don't work hard, you will not grow in your career. As simple as that. You're not understand this. You are not working for your company. You are not working for your client. Your entire life, you work only for yourself. You offer your service for the client. You offer your service for your company. So if you come up with excuses, why should I work hard? That's where your downfall is going to start. Many people in IT become so much dumb ki, I did not get a promotion. I will not work hard. I will compromise on my quality of work. I did not get a better hike. I did not get promotion this time. I'll not put my efforts. Know it, as soon as you stop putting efforts, your career goes downfall. Because you will not get even more opportunities forward, and your technical skills will actually be impacted. Don't think that 2 saal pehle you got some technical skills, you will be able to survive that in industry for a long time. A downfall will come in you. Your mind will start thinking dumb, because you're not exercising your skills which you learned on a regular basis. So just get back this thinking again. You don't work for your customer. You don't work for your company. You work only for yourself. And whether you get paid or not, whether you get promoted or not, you should perform to the best that you can. Maybe the current company will not justify, the next company will justify. But if you stop working, nobody in the world is going to justify to you. And then you will keep asking questions, why am I not getting package? Why am I not getting responsibility? Because you gave up on your career by choosing to stop. Samjho, guys, these are big things, and many people in IT is becoming fooled because of these systems. So don't get into this trap. Your career is going to really go into a downfall if you stop because you don't want to perform hard work. Bahut problem hogi, guys. Okay? So a lot of things. So now understand, okay? So that means I'm saying even 9 hours, 10 hours of work is not going to be enough at times. So for all the working professionals, you should put extra efforts apart from this working time for self-learning, for self-growth. And this is where comes 24 hours you have. What do you do in these hours? Do you choose to waste it over, or do you apply this learning properly and grow something in your career beyond? वो करना पड़ेगा, because those who use this extra time, they will grow more faster than others. So at least, chalo, as a student, I am saying 9-10 hours are required, but for working professional, 12 to 14 hours of hard work will be required to grow in your career. Okay, just understand. बोलेंगे यार तौसीफ क्या बात कर रहा है? Guys, I have seen 12 years of industry, and practically I have applied all this in my life. रात में 3-3 4-4 बजे तक I have worked. I worked over weekends. I did not care about anything because I was hungry for growth, not working for anything else but for my growth. ठीक है? And like if my project fails, it is my responsibility. मतलब that is my ownership. I'm not doing because my company wants my project to succeed or the client wants it. But if it fails, come on, I have done something. I've given my life for this project. And if it does not succeed, like I'll be a loser then, right? So you have to attach emotion to your work, and then your life will actually start growing high and high and high. So work for yourself, not for anybody. Work for yourself, whether you get paid, rewarded, not rewarded, but work as best as you can, because that's what somebody in the world is going to pay you huge for that reward. ठीक है? But if you keep doing hide and seek कि भाई मैं नहीं करूंगा तो that's a very tough phase to be, guys. ठीक है? So that's why, guys. Okay. Now अभी next thing, चलो एक एक करके. तो first is this. Now for all the job seekers, okay, there are few things. Yesterday we said कि know the bare minimum technologies which you need for doing the job hunt. So maintain a quick note about it. And this is applicable for everyone. Okay, let's say you want to do a switching of job to something else. सब कुछ पढ़ना जरूरी नहीं है. Bare minimum required brushing up. Okay, so only know that much and go forward. So just write down this statement. Know the bare minimum technologies required for switching, and put your planning and efforts accordingly. Okay, don't learn everything. It's just waste of time. Okay, you can get a job and after that you can keep learning. So make it incremental approach. That is one. Okay, now second one. Okay, देखो, I would highly recommend everybody to create. Okay, ठीक है, चलो इतना हो गया. Now the second instruction, guys. Okay, I would highly recommend everybody from fresher to experience to create a GitHub profile and have some meaningful projects as part of that. Okay, whether you have it or not right now, whether you have created or not, I want you to really work on your GitHub profile. So write down the second instruction. Maintain GitHub profile with meaningful projects. Because sometimes people in a company also keeps looking at this part. ठीक है, कि क्या कोड रखे हैं, how do you code, what do you do. So your GitHub profile is talking a lot. So even as a fresher, देखो, what I would recommend is whatever mini projects that you are learning in your company or your institute or wherever, ठीक है, वो mini projects का coding करो everything and maintain it in your like GitHub repository. ठीक है. Okay, somebody is asking what kind of projects. देखो, anything, guys. देखो, project is a project. Okay, if let's say you're doing a training right now, they give you a mini project about anything. देखो, college level के भी projects होते हैं, right? Library management project अभी भी होते हैं क्या? ठीक है. But देखो, I'll suggest you one simple thing, guys. Many people, okay, थोड़ा fresher लोग listen this nicely. कि what happens is कि everything that you see hosted on internet, that is a live project. Okay, if you can even create a dummy project of that sort, having that features to some extent, it is very valuable. Okay, simply go to, let's say, any banking website. Okay, SDFC, just look at some features which SDFC is having. Okay, it will be having a user account number, it will be having some balance, you can do credit, you can do money transfer, you can have maybe IMPS, immediate transfers, you can have a fixed deposit. Nothing but, देखो guys, look at the real world. And any website that you like, start coding it. If in your training center, if you're not getting a meaningful mini project, then you can write your own project basically. Thora mind ko, you have to think from a different angle. Any website that you like, similar features, you start coding it in the application and that code maintain it into GitHub. ठीक है? But एक दो अच्छे projects वहां पे रखो, guys. And while doing it, try to follow the industry standards, packaging structure, class naming structure, coding standards, modularity. थोड़ा सीखना पड़ेगा. All this will come when you sit and you start doing hunting there. ठीक है? So guys, even working professionals, I would recommend कि नहीं किया है तो just do it, because in a long run it is going to be useful. And even for freshers, job hunters, this is really going to give a lot of value, because some interviewers are really caring about this profile, how the people code basically. Okay, fine. Now next thing, okay, what's happening, I'll tell you the key difference what happens between a fresher and already a working professional. Okay, a working professional, before he got the job, he was not knowing something. Let's say, like, many people, like in your college time, you don't even know what Spring is, right? And then all of a sudden what happens is you guys get added into the project, and the first project itself might be in a Spring MVC or Spring Boot or any, let's say, whatever technology you are into. Now what happens, this is how the mind evolves. Okay, for 1 year you work on something, maybe with help and support from all the other people, maybe your team members, you learn by yourself, you do doing something. But in 1 year, when that 1 year is past, when you look back, you get, okay, hey, I was not knowing something like Spring and all that, but in 1 year I was able to build an application by my own self, by self learning, by help of other people. That means I can learn anything and I can do anything. So mind opens like that. And when you are a fresher, or maybe trying to claim some experience kind of people, this mind evolution does not happen. People are scared. They are like, I should know something, then only I can do it. You need to break this belief. You need to get your mindset ki, bhai, give me anything, I will explore on internet and then I will do it. If you get your confidence level to that, you will talk very smartly during interview, and you will not be scared and afraid. You will be like, okay, give me a problem and I'll solve it. That attitude switch is very important for all job seekers, especially beginners, because wo nahi aa raha hai. The college is not taught you, your institutes are not teaching you. It has to be self-learned. I can do anything. That attitude should be triggered, and it will be triggering by not hacks. It will trigger by actually doing it. Okay, it will happen only when you actually do it. And that's the reason, okay, I am already suggesting ki ek task karte hai guys. For all the job seekers, it will be more important ki, okay, just write it down. Explore an open source software and build some end-to-end application with it. Okay, into bracket, some open source which you are not aware of. किसी के पास मत जाओ guys, don't go to your friend. You have to solve this for your own self. Okay, company में कोई नहीं आने वाला. I've seen many people in IT, they are not able to solve their own problem. They keep running, अरे help me. Oh, it doesn't work. ठीक है? It doesn't work. You have to develop yourself to solve it. So open source, I'll already suggest, if you are into the backend side, okay, like let's say Java or something like that, even .NET वालों के लिए भी this might work. ठीक है? So I'll tell you some names. Okay, a setup. You can try open source Redis. Some of you might already have heard about it, but end to end, you do the setup, you do the application coding and work with it. Okay, Redis or MongoDB. Okay, or ZeroMQ, ZMQ, there is an open source. Okay, or Kafka kind of system, KAFKA, Kafka, or ActiveMQ, AMQ. Okay, so these are just some names which we have been working very commonly in the industry. Dekho, your attitude, understand the main key thing. Maybe do something which you have never heard of or never done in your life. Okay, and just sit in front of internet and use all the knowledge and try to build one end-to-end application in any of these things within 1 week, maximum 1 week. You should be able to give a demo on this software. If you can do that, guys, let me tell you, industry doesn't think in terms of 1 month, 2 months and all. They want immediate results. Okay, many times in my team, when we are exploring something new, I just give a task to one of my team member and I expect by 2-3 दिन में, in a matter of 2-3 days, give me results whether we can use it, not use it. इतना tight होता है deadline. If you say I need 2 weeks to learn something, 2 weeks is a long time. People talk in terms of days. Okay, that's what it is. So at least I want key you should set up a target in 1 week, finish one thing, understand properly, code it. You should be able to give a demo of this application. If, let me tell you, if you are able to do this successfully by your own self, by just using Google and executing your application, you will become very wonderful. Okay, ये confidence ऊपर लाने के लिए this is required. And once you get this attitude, I can do anything, after that it just becomes pretty easy after once you're in the industry. Because let me tell you, no matter how much you learn, always something new is going to come. Okay, it will always come in your projects. And then don't tell ki, Arey, I don't know this. Arey, if you don't know, then learn it, man. That's how simple it is. Learn it. If you don't know, learn it. Okay, this is how the industry looks at any single thing which is given to it. Okay. Okay, Rushikesh is asking, means front end to back end. No, guys, focus only on your domains. Okay, so if you are a backend developer, okay, so backend development can happen independently. You might already be knowing ki APIs banate, right? So you expose some RESTful endpoints or Spring Boot related endpoints, which can be called via Postman. Nothing but it's a tool, Postman. From that you can call APIs. So if you're a backend developer, you just do that kind of application just from server perspective. For testing purpose, you use Postman. Don't spend time in developing UI. If you are a UI developer, just code the UI side things. The backend related part, you can mock it using any mocking service. Okay, on the UI also some mocking is available. So focus only on your thing. So when you are even doing the GitHub project development, develop only from your project perspective. Okay, so if you are a backend developer, spend time that. If you are UI developer, spend time that, because that will add more value to your careers. Okay, fine. So but guys, ये open source बनाना पड़ेगा, and that's what we are saying. कि स्टार्टिंग मंडे एक एक करके ये सारे चीजें वी वांट टू इम्प्लीमेंट इट टुगेदर. ठीक है, टुगेदर मतलब गाइस अगेन देखो, हार्ड वर्क यू गाइस हैव टू डू. You have to lock your time, you have to brainstorm what's working, why it's not working, Google hard. There are so many places, right? Stack Overflow, or there will be forums, there will be Facebook groups where people discuss problems, somebody will comment on that, there will be social site where you will raise your queries. Okay, a lot of things, there are solutions all available. Okay, fine, chalo, moving on. Okay, and guys dekho, this we already said yesterday, whatever you learn on a daily basis, whatever you're learning, try to code it without referring notes. So just write down this thing, whatever you learn. Okay, whatever you learn, comma, code it without referring to notes. Okay, by this way of preparation, you will become very smarter. Okay, you will be able to build applications independently, solve your own problems. Confidence naturally will come because you're not hacking, you're actually learning and growing. And once you grow, everything becomes easy. Okay, now next part. Okay, now we will further get into more of a job hunting related thing. Okay, Dekho guys, this will be applicable again for everyone. You should spend some time, okay, knowing, reading job descriptions which the companies are publishing on whenever they do a job hiring. Okay, so if you are having right now, let's say 2 years of experience, if you want to know what is expected by my next level, just go to Naukri and do the job hunting ke bhai 2 to 4 years of experience Java candidate. Read their job descriptions. You will already know what the market is expecting from you maybe 2 years from now. Okay, if you have right now, let's say 3 years of experience, just go to Naukri, explore like 3 to 4 or 4 to 6 years of experience profile. What is the job description? Because you don't need anybody to tell you कि अभी क्या करना पड़ता है. If you sit on internet, if you explore it, you can prepare your own growth roadmap. Okay, so at any given time of your career, if you are, let's say, having a 10 years of experience in industry, just go on internet, Google, okay, job posting for, like, say 10 to 15 years of managers or whoever. Okay, 10 to 15 years of that. automatically you will get job descriptions. You should learn that and know that, okay, so these are expected from me right now where I am. Now I want to go there. Okay. And this you need to keep doing all throughout your career levels. You should always eye 2 years in future, 4 years in future. Don't wait okay, somebody will come and tell me to do this. Guys, if you don't grow along with time, you will become outdated. This is the problem happening to the IT industry. They get 2 years of experience, 3 years of experience, they learn only that much. They don't even know what is next expected out of them. And then on paper their experience goes to 4 years, but they are still behaving like 3 years of experience candidate. Maturity did not happen. They did not grow along with time. So understand, guys, if you are sensible, you should grow along with the pace of your career. Not just on paper experience, but practical experience should grow. And for that, you would have to put efforts again. Every time, देखो guys, don't tell always कि my project will give me all the learnings. Sometimes the project is not going to give. Okay. So somehow I was lucky enough in my project, there are so many learning possibilities there. Many projects, people will not get learning opportunities. They will just come, do time pass, maybe every day 2-3 hours. If they work, the projects are going to be successful, just like that. In such projects, if there is no learning opportunity, you have to create your own opportunity. Otherwise, you will get outdated. Understand, IT wala game na thoda khelna padega. Things will not happen by itself. You have to do it. You have to run the engine. So write down the second step. Okay. At any stage of your career, at any stage of your career, okay, at any stage of your career, explore the job description. Explore the job description of 2 to 3 years more. Explore the job description of 2 to 3 years more experience than yours. Explore the job description on 2 to 3 years more experience than yours. देखो guys, इससे क्या होगा कि we said that technique, right? Ask your manager what's my next expectation. If your manager is not able to tell you, you can go to Google, you can see what the market wants from you after 3 years from now and start preparing like that. Like, you're not dependent on anybody. It is completely your life. Okay, so understand, these are the techniques, and this is time you are playing with, and time once gone is gone. If you don't utilize it, it is gone anyways. If you utilize it, you will grow successful in your career. So you cannot waste your time. Use it smartly. And guys, I'm telling you, 0 to 5 years is the key time of your career, and this time cannot be wasted. This is the foundation time of your life. Okay, इसके बाद you will enjoy the fruits of what you have done in the 0 to 5. ठीक है, उसके आगे और लेवल्स रहते हैं, बट डोंट रिलैक्स इन द 0 to 5 years just because your friends, देखो, lot of manipulation will happen in the industry. Lot of narrow minded people, lazy people are there in the industry also. They will be like, chalo party karenge, घूमेंगे फिरेंगे, let's go for vacations, and they will try to deviate you from the core focus of growth. Okay, try to maintain some distance with such people. It's not going to end well for them, and unfortunately it will not end well for you also. So if you see people doing lot of time waste in the beginning of their industry, don't try to hang out with such people, because it will impact your career. For 0 to 4 years, 5 years, be very focused, learn well, hang out with people who are career focused, who wants to grow, who wants to learn. Just that should be your circle for 0 to 5. Once you get that stability, बाद में जाके then you can relax, you can do a lot of good things. But initially, if you compromise, guys, I have seen, देखो guys, देखो, almost 3 to 4 years ago, in my team, one person came, okay, and so unfortunate situation. That guy was having 7 years of experience, okay, 7 years of experience, and he was not even able to perform somebody like 3 years of experience candidate. Abhi, what can I do? You tell me. Okay, what will your manager be doing? A person having 7 years of experience on paper. Just understand the background game. client billing is having, his salary is high because he has on paper 7 years experience, but when we are giving him work, he's not able to perform like 3 years experience candidate, 4 years experience candidate. Now client is giving more money for him, there are juniors getting less paid and they are performing better than him. What are we supposed to do? Right? Now, who has brought the career to that? And in such cases, then industry is going to take decisions. Okay, because I cannot be unfair. If a junior is performing better than a senior, I would like to reward the junior more than the senior. And why should a senior, if not able to do, why should he be still entertained in the system? Like, I want to be as transparent and genuine to my job. ठीक है, तो वो बंदे को हमने PIP में डाल दिया and he was like removed from the system. In such cases, what these people will say, IT industry is bad, they are firing people, they are doing this. People are bringing it to themselves. If you don't justify your experience you carry, if you cannot do that, if you become outdated, the market does not need you. Understand that. If you get behind in your career, the market does not need you. It's a business world. If you want to succeed, you have to grow. If you're not growing, the market doesn't care. They will remove you. Somebody else will come. It's a hardcore game there. Okay, Sagar is saying it's like a cricket team. Very well said. Okay, recently I was exploring Netflix company work culture. Okay, guys, there are different companies. Netflix company work culture. They said if somebody wants to stay in my company, he has to be a good performer. If he's not a good performer, we will remove them from the company. That's the Netflix work culture. And we will get another good person. Same way Amazon is operating. Now just understand, if you don't learn new things, if you don't stay in pace of the market, and if you don't take responsibility of your career, you are going to get outdated. And good companies will definitely never consume you. And फिर क्या होता है? These people will play politics, hide and seek, and that's a very like disastrous end for life basically. Okay, so just understand. Okay, I'm just trying to show you the truth. Be in pace, always keep learning, always grow to the next level and get that started. It's never too late. If you are not doing it right now, today is the time for that. But know it, guys, next 10 saal tak career is going to happen. And how will you survive for next 10 years? Only with growth. Because what will happen is juniors will be coming in the industry. Okay, they will be like taking less, half package than what you earn, and they will be more energetic than you are, and they will try to perform more better. And then the companies have to make a decision ke bhai junior ko le with less experience, who is less paid but more skilled, or to continue with heavy people. Okay, and uske liye, guys, you have to keep learning. There is nothing like knowledge cannot be replaced. Okay, politics, everything else can be replaced, knowledge cannot be replaced. Okay, so be a worthy candidate. Okay, fine. So that's the next learning there. Okay, next, moving on. Now all the job seekers, okay, get this a bit clarity, guys, ki freshers versus experienced. If you're claiming some, if you have gaps and if you're claiming some experiences of that sort, okay, there will be some guys like that. And if you're a fresher right now, there is a lot of doubts and confusions. Let me clarify from the perspective of industry. Okay, first of all, there are different type of IT companies and everybody might handle the case differently. I know people, they came gap as experience. Fake people claimed gap as experience. Their fake was caught, still the companies did not remove them. I know such cases, live cases. Okay, I know people. Okay, I was speaking to my friend. He's also like 10 years of experience in some other company. I was speaking to him. Okay, what they said is in his team they found a fake candidate. मैं बोला अभी क्या कर रहे हो? What are you doing with that? Okay, he said but he's really good, and his supervisor manager, okay, his supervising manager gave the statement कि नहीं यार, देखो, people at times their life doesn't go as expected, so people get some gap, but if the knowledge is good, let's entertain them because they need really money, their family needs support, and guys, good people are there in the industry. Okay, so you never know what is going to be on the other side of the table. I'm not saying every company is like this. Some companies, they catch fake, they remove people as well. Okay, everything can happen, but just be aware, IT is a ocean of possibilities. Some people, even though they are fake, they will be getting into the career and making very nicely. Some might be getting caught, they will come back. But guys, don't hesitate and don't think too much. Okay, what my suggestion will be, if let's say unfortunately something did not go right in your life and there is gap, अभी क्या करोगे? You don't have a time machine के past में जाके you will fix it. You don't have that, right? And you have to fix your life no matter where you are, at what stage you are. Okay, देखो, my sincere suggestions and approach I will give to you people. ठीक है, first of all, try genuinely like a fresher. Try it. ठीक है, try like a fresher for 1 month, not more than 1 month, and जान लगा दो. Put your best efforts in that 1 month. Prepare your best resume, learn all the technologies, apply every single company that you can, attend off campus interviews, talk to LinkedIn people, talk to HRs, मतलब जितना कर सकते, do as maximum as you can. See how many interviews you are getting. If you are getting interviews, that means the market is entertaining such situation. Okay, and if it is coming, okay, and if it is coming, then you continue with the fresher world. But if let's say after doing all the hard work, if you're not getting calls, that means you have to change your game. Then pressure is not working for you. Then if you're not getting calls, if interviews itself are not being scheduled, that means you have to change over. You cannot keep just sitting, or it's not working, not working. You have to change the game. Okay, you have to just change the game. Go ahead, claiming gap as experience, try it out. Okay, try it out. देखो, I'm not saying कि बहुत बड़ा करना है, but somehow the life was unfair with you somewhere here and there. Try to claim gap, but knowledge you need to have, because if you claim gap as experience and after that you are not able to perform on team, you will be anyways removed from there. If you are not able to perform on team, you would have to face consequences. So you have to be nicely prepared, and after getting into the company for 6 months, work as hard as you can, night day, make it one, learn from all your team members, क्या चलता है क्या नहीं, process wise, people wise, and if you really become good ना, market बहुत अच्छे से चले जाएगा. ठीक है? So I want you to make a decision for your career. Try like a fresher. If it is working, if you're getting calls, start your career like a fresher. But if it is not working, don't be afraid to claim gap as experience. डाल दो, because देखो life ने अभी एक बार it has put you down, you cannot stay down, you have to bounce back, otherwise you will become a loser in life, right? So थोड़ा confidence ले लो. And guys, it completely depends upon your companies and the people that you are interacting with. Don't make too much assumptions. Go there, play it, and see whether it's working or not. ठीक है? And another thing कि देखो, while you are actually doing it, let's say if your fake is caught, okay, and if somebody HRs and all says, accept it. वहां पे जाके फिर हाइड एंड सीक मत करो, भाई नहीं है ऐसे वैसे, अरे भाई calm down. ठीक है? So accept it and give some emotional story. My family was needing it, this, that, somehow I was not there, but I learned so much things and I can perform really well. So give some emotional connect. People will understand as well. Okay, I have heard that some of the HRs do a bargain there. Okay, bhai, okay, we will cut down your salary. Whatever we agreed, we will cut down your salary, but we will still continue with you. So these kind of offers might also come. Okay, so but whatever happens, experience it. Agar nahi chal raha hai, come back, get inside with some other company and try it. Okay, I know a personal experience. एक बंदा था, ठीक है, while in my Amirpet days, ठीक है, there was one person there. He tried one company. His fake was 4 साल का experience था बताओ, ठीक है, he was like pretty aged man. Okay, at that time itself he was pretty big man. So his fake was caught. He came outside, removed from the company. He tried another company, there also his fake was caught, removed from there also. Tried another company, 3 companies में his fake was caught, he was removed, but he continued doing the same. Okay, and 4th company में गया, somehow he survived, and वहां से फिर उसको ऑन साइट मिल गया, वो यूके चला गया, कहाँ का घूम के आ गया, and then he doesn't look back in his career. And all this happened in a duration of 6 months. Okay, so guys, be confident. Okay, life will show you a lot of ups and downs, but don't be scared. थोड़े challenges लो, थोड़ा risk लेते हैं. ठीक है, be that, but know the technology, learn the technology. Guys, an important thing, okay, I would personally suggest, okay, कि ये like there will be companies, they will be like, okay, if you can avoid paying money, okay, that's the best place to be in. ठीक है, there will be companies कि हमको 50,000 दे दे, 50,000 or like 1 lakh and then we will give you a job. Well, stay away from such people, because there are ways कि without such people also you can get your job by your own self. So don't get into these traps of 50,000, 1 lakhs and somebody promising कि भाई 3 महीने का salary हमको दे दे and all that, because market में easily getting job is also possible. Hard work लगेगा. Okay, you have to put your hard work, daily 10 hours of work, job hunting, applying, trying like experience, getting some certificate from somewhere, maybe doing some internship. So there are ways of doing it, but don't spend your money unnecessary. Okay, it's your hard-earned family money, so don't put it at risk just like that. Okay, 50,000, 1 lakhs, public is really demanding in the market for giving jobs. Avoid it. Fresher, क्या कर रहे हो? चलो fresher जैसे जा रहे हो, 2 साल experience में जा रहे हो, इतना खर्चा करके. It doesn't make sense. Okay. So yeah, try to go for that. Okay. Now another thing, dekho, for all these job seekers, okay, you should focus on 2 things. One is increasing your call rate. You need to do ideas, technique, system by which you should get more calls. If you are not getting calls, something is not right. Okay, you have to change, you have to keep reviewing your system. So you have to do something for getting calls, and then once you're getting calls, you need to do something for cracking the interview. So both these 2 are the important phases. Okay, Dekho guys, what I am doing is, you might be knowing, right? So actually my brother is there, so his name is Ramiz. So he has been spending some time in building up some profiles like resumes, cover letters, and a lot of systems of how you can better do job hunting and all that to improve the chances of getting job. Okay, so he is going to take a few sessions exclusively for the students who are really want to do job hunt. So as part of, okay, we are not going to arrange that session along with this 21-day duration, but something offline. But for all the people who enroll for us, so for all the job seekers, we'll do that dedicated workshop where we are going to do all the job hunting related techniques. Okay, so he's going to personally give, he was a HR for some very big companies for a long time. Okay, so he is also having like 10-12 years of industry experience. He is having contacts with a lot of other HRs. He himself was a HR. He was doing a lot of recruitment. So for all the job seekers, job hunters, we'll do some exclusive sessions where he will be sharing job hunting techniques, where to apply, what to apply, and how to get it. Plus he gets a lot of job openings as well from his circle, so he will keep publishing it so you can apply there as well. So we will do some exclusive sessions for that. Okay, and the last thing, okay, and this is applicable for everybody. Okay, the last thing is key, nothing is perfect. Okay, now what does this mean? Nothing is perfect. Okay, no matter what you plan, okay, there is always chance of improvement in that. So you need to keep reviewing your plan again and again and keep improving in it. Okay, so let's say you made a decision, I want to try like this, or I want to learn like this, or I want to try this thing in my company. If it is not working, change that approach and don't delay too much. Okay, maybe every week you need to review whatever you are doing, is it working or not working. If you're doing job hunting right now, if you're not getting calls, sit down. Why am I not getting call? What is wrong happening in this? What can I change for get calls? So keep reworking on your strategies, and this is applicable for everything that you do. Okay, if you want a bigger promotion, you're trying to do something at your work, things are not working, sit down, relax, re-observe what's not working, why it is not working, and keep improving it. Okay, so there has to be always this review and improvement phase every week or every 2 weeks, but this cycle is very important for everyone. Okay, so guys, write down the few last statements in your notes today. Okay, okay, all job hunting members, okay, all job hunting people, okay, generate ideas for improving, generate ideas for improving, getting interview calls. It should be considered like a massive project, how to get interview calls. Okay, there will be a lot of ways of doing it, wo karna padega. Okay, second, okay, preparing to crack the interview, preparing to crack the interview. which includes lot of rounds. Okay, written. So second stage, you have to put active efforts on preparing to crack the interview. Okay, written, technical, managerial, HR. So all these kind of rounds will be there. You have to crack all of that. Okay, and the last step is constant analysis. Constant analysis. Next point, constant analysis of what is working, constant analysis of what is working, comma, what is not working, and keep improvising the system. Okay, what is working, comma, what is not working, and keep improvising the system. Okay, so everybody just keep your notes a bit aside. ठीक है, दिमाग का दही हो गया रहेगा आज. Okay, keep your notes aside. Okay, so just keep your spine erect. Just sit down, maybe your legs crossed. Okay, keep your spine erect. जैसे meditative state में generally people sit, right? So just sit like that, legs crossed, spine erect, palm facing upwards in your laps. Okay, and keep your eyes gently closed. And take a few deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale from your nose, deep and slow. And exhale from your mouth with a straw opening. Few more times, deep breath. Do it 5 times. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay. Now there is a quick pranayam, guys, called as Brahmari. So first rub your palms against each other. Rub your palms against each other. Faster, faster, faster. Roll it over your face. Slowly open up your eyes. Get your mind clean. It's required. Mindfulness practice is very much required even for industry. Okay. Now there is a pranayam called as Brahmari. It really calms your mind down and helps you to focus nicely. Okay. So what you need to do is the bottom 3 fingers of your hands. Gently you have to keep it on your eyes. Press it a bit. Your index finger goes on your forehead, and then your thumb blocks your ears. And once you're into this state, okay, just press it gently and just do a humming tune like mm. And while you're doing that tune, focus in the middle of your eyebrows. There's the stress levels, your mind should function nicely, then all these things will be possible. Okay, so do it 10 times nicely, like mm, and just do it 10 times, and then let's open your eyes, keep it cool, and just feel how relaxed you feel. Okay, chalo, let's go. Mm. And once you're done, just keep your hands down, palm facing upwards in your laps. Keep your eyes closed and just feel how relaxed you feel. Just keep breathing gentle and slow. Okay. Now just plant a seed in your mind that you are massively talented, you are capable, you have huge potential, and you can achieve anything that you desire. Start believing in the power of you. Feel that kind of power growing in you, that I can do anything that I desire. You have to develop this belief system that everything is possible for me. I can achieve whatever I want. No obstacle can stand in front of me. Develop that confidence. Then life becomes easy. So tell this, I believe in myself. Repeat this. I believe in myself. I am powerful. And I am massively capable. Everything is possible for me. Feel that everything is possible for you. You can accomplish any dream. You're focused towards your growth. You will win at every stage of your life. Just inject this mindset, then life becomes easy. Take a deep breath and exhale. One more time. One more time. Rub your palms against each other. Roll it over your face and slowly open up your eyes. Okay, so guys, you have to keep reminding yourself that you are in control, that your life is possible. Okay guys, so that's it for today. Tomorrow when we connect at 9 p.m, we are going to discuss about how this further session is going to be planned. Okay, so whatever techniques we have written today, okay, this coming Saturday 9 p.m, we are going to do a weekly planning session where we will plan in the next coming week, starting Monday, what all activities we will be performing. Okay, so on the Saturday we will do the planning from Monday onwards, and from next week, okay, we are going to learn a productivity system and like hardcore using the 24 hours for massive productivity. So tomorrow itself we are going to do that discussion. Okay, tomorrow session 9 p.m we will learn a productivity system, and this productivity system we will apply it from next week onwards for achieving the action plan which we will set on Saturday. Okay, so tomorrow we learn a productivity system of getting actions, and this system we will be implementing next week for these ideas which we have written today, and you will find कि 1 to 2 weeks के अंदर you will start growing very rapidly. ठीक है, results will start happening, all those things, you'll start progressing, your brain will work, your ideas will work, and things will start kicking for you guys. ठीक है, so that's the plan for tomorrow, day after. And देखो, once we learn that productivity system, उसके बाद we will start with our morning and evening. So most probably next week onwards we will go ahead with our morning catch-ups as well. ठीक है, so chalo, that's it for today, and have a nice peaceful Thursday, and see you guys tomorrow. It's a Friday day. Okay. So chalo. Thank you all and have a nice day, everybody. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.